It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. His first throw is an interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to the air following the pick 6. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Riggs. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. We're working a couple yards past the line. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60. Ready, go.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brought down by Leak Woolen.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake here. toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Milton back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
We're set it downs for him at the 38. Throwing it again here. He fires one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Cowboy 80.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's caught by Chris Olave. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
To the line we go. They're set first and 10. From the red zone now. Means on the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll throw it yet again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. To throw, Milton. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Forced out to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready.
Staying with Walker. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. From the gun, Milrow. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Walker on first down. Finds a big lane. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Set. Hiking, 18.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Steady.
Milton. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check. Bronco switch, Bronco.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get it.
Now Milton to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. He works it down to the 37. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Two. Move it, 19. Steady.
Milton now. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Lions.
Working inside the red zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Come on, come on.
Here's Milton. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Back to 50. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down.
Ready, set.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Vikings.
Throwing now from the gun. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check smack, 19 right. Rig alert. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Drop 60. Go 6. Cut 19. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Milrow with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. 18, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running with Walker again. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, check.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, check. 19, 18. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his 1st in the NFL using his legs.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Valus Jones now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jones on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Offense to the line for second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To the air, Milrow. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Walker now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Right the key. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. With the receiver, that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Camaro we go to start this third quarter. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Check smash, check smash. Check the Eagle, check the Eagle.
Milton back to throw. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. 18,
Running behind center with Camaro. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Throwing now on play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
To throw, Milton. Complete beyond the marker. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. That's caught. Robbie Oots makes the play. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and 3 now.
Hiking, 18. Switch. Let's go. 3, 18, cop.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
60 Bison. Ready.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
On the jump.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go. Panther 11. Panther 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Milrow. He has the 1st over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
There we go. Dragon 60.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We'll start from the 39. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 39-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Got it.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our third quarter with him picking himself up after that sack.
Ready.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Trying again following the sack. He lost it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw here from Milrow. Chased out to his right. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
All right, here we go. Second down.
19 Tiger. 20.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It ended up being a failure right up front. The entire play, when you get in these goal-to-go situation, hinges on that initial surge. It gives some credit to the defense. They win right there at the point of attack, and because of it, well, that play goes backwards.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 Maverick. 60.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
79 Broncos.
Demara now on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Now Milton to throw. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down on the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 18, 5 in. Check, Bobcat, check. Hey, smash Broncos.
From the 31. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Throwing from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Dragon 60.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go. Down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They've got first down from the 31.
10 through 11. Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Here's nowhere to throw. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Milton now. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To throw, Milton. He rolls to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Saints just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Gotta be lying. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go now. Pat the street. Pat the street.
Here's Milton. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. Strike.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Kamara running down to the gun. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
65, 79 Broncos.
From the 29. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing now, Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
19 Lions. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
He'll throw it yet again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the jump.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Milton back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Dragon 6. Let's go now. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going to pass it here. He's looking deep once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
17. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Trap. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Alert. Alert. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Go.
1 final shot here. It's caught left side by Hill. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but